What is up, my good people? This is the Mega Bull, and in this final part of this episode, I'm going to show you some dots that I connected, and it might have to do with having a digital currency or having an incentive for you to participate in the economy. Now, if you want to see it, you'll see it. If not, then it's up to you. But this is something where we're breaking down things and we're looking back in the past and matching it with what we have here. Now, here is the Springfield Hospital, right? And they're giving out free vaccines. And because there's been a pandemic, right? It's called the cat flu or whatever, and it's been multiplying fast. So watch this real quick, and then I'll break it down as we go.
Don't worry, people. We have enough vaccines for one child per family.
No, I don't even have a kid that I admit
Please
to
use your time in line wisely to Sophie's Choice your child.
And remember, in the beginning, when vaccines came out, a lot of people were in line to get it. And you heard stories of people like cheating their way to get more than one. And it was a big deal, right? And you see that here. Like in hindsight, now you're starting to see some similarities, right?
This isn't the line for a movie. Why are you wearing that costume?
Because you see, I'm...
And it's interesting that she says that, because are they referring to that this was a script, maybe? That this was followed like if it were a movie? Gotta pay attention to these little tiny details, because that's important. And he's wearing, now watch this, he's wearing a costume and there's an X on it, right? For obviously Wolverine is part of X-Men because he's Wolverine. But you see a big X on his chest, and here you see the golden X, right? So it could be that gold is going to back XRP as a currency, and that XRP will be used as the global bridge to all currencies. And this is why. Watch very carefully and listen very closely.
I'm afraid of needles, but Wolverine is not. Snicked, snicked. You need acceptable currency. Oh, for delicious treat. Oh.
So he said, need acceptable currency for delicious treat. So does that mean, now here's a few things I was thinking. Does it mean that you're going to need to have some form of CBDC or some kind of money that will be acceptable to buy whatever you want? And is that going to be bridged by XRP, by one of these cryptos? So that, you see how I'm connecting the dots here, right? And also, is it going to be stipulated to something like this, where people receive their what they're in line for? Okay.
Mr. Burns, where's he going?
Yes, I'd like 37 snifters of your influenza syrup. One for me, one for Smithers here, and the rest for my hounds.
Give him what he wants. He's the only taxpayer in this town.
But, Mr. Mayor, these people have waited in line. And
He said he's the only taxpayer in town. Could that mean that everyone now has no money to even pay their taxes? Situation has gotten so dire. You're looking at all the possible scenarios here.